VOD. Review.
Nepal. Okay.
Ready for battle.
Ryan is pretty good on Nepal. Pretty much all 3 points. No, okay. Left side? Okay. You're playing the right side of the point. But okay, you've already gone wrong. Because I know that generally you want to be on the point as Ryan, but this point is different. Because the way you want to play this point, Nepal Sanctum, is by controlling this side so that if they try to touch the point, you can just shoot them. Your McCree and your Ashe and your Orisa can just pop the fuck off. Because you want to secure this space for your DPS. But instead, they're securing it for their DPS. And that's not good. Oh? But, in exchange, you do have good point position and some point presence. But see, they're already chipping you down. Look at this angle that the Ana has. And I don't know why they gave up this left side. But if they'd have kept it, you would have been even extra fucked. Go for a charge there. I'm gonna assume that it was just a counter charge. But already your positioning here, you're not playing where you need to be playing. And also, you need to be working with your Orisa. Since you don't have a Zarya, you can't just brawl their Ryan and Zarya, you're just gonna lose. But okay. It's alright, now you actually are actively trying to get your team this left side and open up this angle. Here is where you can go in and try to brawl them. I know I told you just not to do that, but your Hog's gonna be on the flank, and their Ryan's low, so it's just a good opportunity to go in. Alright, I like this. You could have been a little more aggro once you saw their Zarya was low. Your Hog still cleaned it up for you though. Even get some more cleanup kills. Nice. That fight, you could have ended it quicker if you'd have been aggressive. If would have been more aggressive in the right places, like to finish off that Zarya faster, or to finish off the Ryan when he got low. Nice hook by your Hog. All right, Dolphin getting carried. I see. That's a big pulse bomb. You just need to try to back out now. Your team went out left, but you went out... Your team went out right, but you went out left. Okay, now you're trying to pin to get back to them. Oh! Nice pin. Okay, you're turning this. Teabag. I like it. Now you just want to hold this choke. You're just playing this choke. You've got Shatter. You could Shatter now. Right here, actually. Like okay, now, but again. Because their Ryan's not there, and you'd get their back line. But, you don't have to, because their Ryan could shatter you right back. So they're trying to cap the point, so you're backing off. Try to help your McCree out. Your team's a little split here, though, which isn't good. Now, the shatter here is suboptimal. And I know that feeling you get, where it's just like, there's so many things in front of you with no shield, but those are the moments whenever the shatter's just so free that you really want to maximize it and make it as big as possible. And what would have been bigger would be to turn and instead get the Lucio and the Nano Reinhardt. That's a lucky shatter by them. You guys probably lose this just because of that grab. You didn't even really get outplayed. You were just trying to shield the Zarya. It's really just, you should have had their Ryan on the ground already to try to keep him from getting any nano value. But once they grab there, though, this fight's probably over, since you didn't have beat or anything. But now, alright, you're trying to push out right, which is not really the play on this map. Especially whenever they have Ryan Zarya and you don't have Ryan Zarya, you don't want to just straight up brawl them. But one thing you can do if you're gonna do this is build up your shatter, which you're kind of doing. But I think you saw in that last fire strike, all you really hit was the Rein. You really want to try to get it whenever they're grouped up and walking through these doorways. That's the perfect time for fire strikes.
I'm taking the objective.
Like, just aim for just like more groups of people with your fire strikes. Like, what I generally do is I aim for their Rein and try to line it up with somebody who's... So like here, I would have fire struck and tried to aim it up with that Lucio. Which you did try to do, but you just missed. So with fire strikes, just try to get better. Just try to get better at hitting them, because then you'll charge your ult faster, and it'll give you a good chance to make a play. And now you get a Zarya, so now you can just take the straight up brawl. Your team starts sort of backcapping, but you're going in off of it. But now they have beat, and I know you want to swing at that Ana, but when they're under beat, normally that would be that wouldn't be a bad play to try to kill the Ana who is in front of you. But if they're under beat, you're not going to kill them, and you kind of sacrifice your positioning for it. So far, your positioning and like whenever you should go aggro as opposed to whenever you do go aggro and vice versa seem to be the biggest problem. Now here, this is a really simple point to play. It's not like Sanctum. You literally just play on the middle of the point, rotate around this pillar. And now that you have Zarya, you can be pretty aggro. You have Zarya and Mei. So what you want to do is you want to say 3, 2, 1, let's go in, get your Mei to wall off their Rein, and then just, you know, win the fight. You kind of, as Rein, a big part of it is shot calling. Yeah, actually a huge part of it. And I know you don't do that, so that's something you're going to have to change if you, like, want to be just better at this game in general. See, like, does your Mei even wall? If she walled, she got nothing. And it wasn't coordinated up with you at all. If you just shot call there and get your Mei to wall as you and Zarya go in, that fight's more winnable. And also, let me rewind.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
Because I want to look at the fight some more. Okay. Now you fire strike to start off. Just kind of miss it. Just unlucky. Could have gotten more with that. But it's fine. You still got some charge. But another thing is, you want to dodge their Rein's fire strikes. Not even I do that, but it's a really big thing. Now, okay, look at this. Your Doom has just gone in, so what you should be doing is you want to, like, sync up whenever you're going aggro to be with your teammates. So, like, your Doom went in there. If you just go in with him, it'll get more value. And then you guys would have this space and be able to play around walls here. Your Mei whiffs her wall, and you approach this from a sort of odd angle. See, like, you're putting, you went in, and then you put your shield right back up, like, too fast. Like, you want to go in for a little bit more there, and pressure their Rein out a little bit more. Because all they have that can really punish you is a McCree stun, and the McCree stun isn't even near you right now. In fact, I don't even know where their McCree is. Wait, where actually is their McCree? Am I fucking stupid? Okay, never mind. The McCree could have stunned you there. See, like, now, once you get to this kind of health, is where you should start to shield up. They force the counter charge out of you, and your Mercy's not with you, so you die. There, that's... You could have coordinated better with your Doom. Could have coordinated better with your Zarya so that you had bubbles. You know, just ask her, bubble me now, blah blah blah. Or even with your Lucio, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Like I'd say like 60% of Rein is shot calling. And then another 20% is mechanics, and then an extra 10% is like mind games. Let me put it in. So they have no stun. But your Zarya is in spawn. So you don't want to go in here now that your Zarya. You don't want to go in super aggro if your Zarya is down. For obvious reasons. So you should just wait here, get your Zarya back, and then go in. Alright. You can swing at this Zarya, yeah. But now, shield up. You need to, like, be aware of your health at all times so well that once you get to, like, 250 or 300, you just put the shield right back up. Like, I don't know if I'd call that mechanics on Ryan, but that's one thing that you could do better on. Like, if you start swinging at that Zarya earlier, and then put your shield up earlier, you'd have been better. You'd have done better. No, okay. Once again, she's bubbled, so I just don't swing at her while she's bubbled. Don't give her the charge. And then swing at her now that she's walled. Your Mei's got a good wall here. You should honestly just win the fight off of this. I would go for a pin here. Alright. You don't? Although it would have countercharged there, Ryan. You can go for a pin here as well. Now that's into this short wall. Now, not so much, because you're going to end up in their backline. But okay, their Zarya is down. You just keep going aggro. You literally just keep going onto this Ryan until he dies. And that is what you do, I presume. Yeah. And now you just clean up. And you need to get that McCree. You need to pay more attention to that McCree. You could have swung him to death way earlier. Like, it sounds simple, but literally just swing at anything near you. Which the McCree was, whenever you're trying to clean up a fight. You're really low, need healing. Your heal comp also isn't the best. It's really not good for Ryan Zarya. Your Mercy's kind of fucking you. But alright, now you have Shatter. This is the big play that makes Ryan's look sexy and good at the video game. And you can pop off with it. Now, where you're set up right here, you could shatter them as they're on the stairs. Like, if you'd have just shattered then, like, as he firestruck, you'd have got it. Like, this Rhine is doing a pretty predictable shield rotation. For a few seconds up, and then for a few seconds down. You could have shattered him in that time. Oh, he gets out of the mailed and shatters you. Honestly, I'm not even mad at you for letting that happen, because he didn't even get any value out of it. You pinned the Rhine off the map. He was nanoed, so that's actually a big play. That's actually, I would do that too. I would take that trade. Trading yourself for their nanoed Rhine is always good. It's really, you really could have just shattered earlier there. You guys might still win this, but if you shattered earlier and recognized that he was doing a really predictable shield pattern, you guys wouldn't have had to beat or Valk. And now you're in a kind of bad position. Not really though, because they used their ults too. You guys traded that fight out evenly. But if you block that shatter, like one thing, I didn't expect this round to do that because he doesn't seem high enough rank, but the way I play, if I'm ever alone and basically 1v6ing, I'm gonna shatter. Because, think about it. You wouldn't expect the Rhine to, like, you'd want to kill the Rhine when he's 1v6ing, right? Like, that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to kill him, because he was off alone. So it's like a good time to shatter, because their Rhine's gonna want to kill you and swing at you. So that's one thing you can do. Although I wouldn't advise it. It's very risky. It's better to just know that that's a thing and play to counter it if they go for it. Pinning into the Grav, I think you should pin Rhine in Grav. That's something small that can make a big difference, because then he won't have the shield to protect all his teammates, and they'll die too. Luckily though, you guys still clean up. Why are you backing off here? Just keep going. Okay, you go back in. You need to be a little better with letting your health get down and then putting your shield back up correctly. Because sometimes you put your shield up too early and sometimes you don't put it up at all. And alright, now they're on the staircase. You could have shattered there. You didn't have to pin. You could have shattered. Why don't you shatter, dude? You didn't shatter like at all. The fuck? Just use your ult. If you use shatter more, you could have used shatter earlier and had another one by now. That's a big thing. Because Ryan's ult is really good whenever you hit it. So just use it. LMA up. In fact, you guys lose. Oh, that's dumb. That would tilt me. But you guys losing that fight isn't on you. Although, you could have shattered a couple fights before. Your team's just gotta not suck there. Good block. That's all you really can do. In Grav is just hold your shield up. Oh, good pin on the Doom. That's actually really good from you. And now, if I'm you right here, I'm thinking I'm going to build Shatter, and I'm going to shatter their Rhine and one of their healers or something like that. So, okay, you get it? Just use it. 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 Well, you did use it, but you used it kind of late. But still, that's still a kill. Just using Shatter is just big whenever you do it. And you guys win off that. You're huge. Like, that's one thing that you really could have made this round easier with, is if you just frickin' shatter more. Okay. You guys are trying to play the point here because you have the Mei. Now you have Moira Lucio. Now this comp is way better. And you can be way more aggro. Okay. Good counterpin. But your team's already gone down in the backline to the Doomfist. The McCree had a nice angle on the flank. That's not really your fault. Your team just lost. You as Ryan don't really affect the off angles or the flanks. So not much to look at there. And now you're halfway to Shatter. What I'm thinking this fight is I'm gonna build Shatter and I'm gonna use it. Oh, good kill on the Doom. Now, oh, you're down Moira though. Okay. Alright, you're using the bubble rotations. Now I'm looking for a Shatter. Good, 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 good. Really good, really good. Okay, good job by you. See, you went aggro. Alright, let me rewind. I want to explain why this is good. Okay, you kill Doom. And now, even though you're down Moira, look. I don't know if you recognize this, but look at the state of their bubbles and your bubbles. You both have them, but they use theirs first, and then you use yours on you. So you just go aggro with a good bubble rotation, and your Lucio speeds you, and so this is just a good engage. Just speeding in with bubble is like what you need to be doing. Like, try to do that as much as possible. Because look at how much damage you do. You get your whole shatter here. Now, you could have shattered earlier. And in fact, I probably would have shattered as soon as I saw him shatter. Like, before you even did it. But it's still good, what you did. And you let their Rhine hit his shatter, and you never want to do that. With the Rhine Mine games, if you have shatter, they have shatter. So, always be looking at them and trying to block it. Like, I'd say blocking shatter is more important than landing it. Most of the time. No, just swing at the Doom, just swing at the Doom. Oh, you threw. Oh, you could have just swung at the Doom. Oh, you could have just swung at the Doom. Okay. Dude. Do you know the hammer hitbox extensions? Okay, you swing. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Don't try to pin. Fire strike is whatever. Just keep swinging. You see him there? No, just swing. Just swing. Walk forward and swing and tilt your hammer to the side and he dies. He's what, 40 health? 60 health? Yeah, he's 50 health. You kill him in one swing here. If you just go for a swing instead of a pin. You threw. Now he gets nanoed, now they win the fight. That's really tiny microplay. It's just swinging. You didn't have to pin there. Just swing. Whenever you're cleaning up in fights, just keep swinging. I don't know, your Ryan play feels weird, because it's like inconsistent, you know what I mean? Like, some parts of it look really good, and then other parts of it just make no sense, and it's just like, it's like simple to me to just swing at things to kill them. Okay, you're taking space, but your team's gotten grabbed, so, and now you hear that they're going for Meteor Strike. So what you gotta be doing here is trying to shield, okay, well, now they're high nooning too, you just lose. Wait, you win? Wait. They whiffed all their combos. And your team popped off. Okay. But yeah, if your team gets grabbed, you actually want to go back and get grabbed with them so that you can protect them and shield them. Alright, now you got Shatter. What I'm thinking here is I'm going to shatter them early if they try to walk through the choke. Oh, you grab though. Alright, you guys grab and doom ult. So that's a good team fight. Now this team fight is where you want to shatter them early in the choke if they try to walk through. Because it just catches lots of Rhymes off guard. Like, he's been doing this thing with his he's been doing the same shield pattern of it being up a few seconds then down a few seconds. So after he puts it up for a second, oh, what? You just shatter. Okay. Look. You could have shattered literally as soon as this wall comes down. Because he does not shield. Shattering them early in a choke point. Really good. Look, as soon as that bubble goes up, shatter. Just shatter. Just shatter. But instead, you get cut off from your Zarya. Punched. And fire struck. And the Doom gets you and your mortar doesn't heal you. If you shatter there, your team, you'll win the fight. Like, you had shatter, but you didn't use it and you lost. It would be one thing if you miss, at least you went for the play. But you didn't even go for the play and you just let your team lose. But also, your mortar should have healed you. You shouldn't have died from that punch. That was kind of dumb. And your Mei whiffed your wall. But you personally, if you hit your if you shatter them early there, you win. But okay, this is still winnable. Now you have shatter. And once again, this Ryan's been doing the same thing with his shield. Now he's hard shielding. Once you recognize that he's hard shielding, you just you don't shatter. Alright, solo shatter and McCree. Honestly, worth it. Oh, you get shattered though. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, that pin is fine because you were trying to get more in the fight, get in a better position. Mei ult here to clean up. Okay, good job. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Whenever you're in the brawl, you just want to keep swinging. That shatter was okay, but it could have been better. Like, your shatter usage could be a lot better. Just go for bigger plays. Go for the 6 mains. And you'll hit them. And you also just gotta always be aware of that their Ryan has shatter, or if he has shatter. Alright, swing at the Doom. Oh, it didn't quite get the hammer hit on the last one. And now you're gonna build shatter, so I'm gonna think, what I'm thinking here is I'm building shatter as fast as I can, then shattering them all. And that's how I win this for my team. Oh, you guys lose! No, that's so sad. You could have won this so many times if you'd have just if you'd have used shatter better. That's unlucky. Okay, I feel bad for you. Your team was so bad, although you could have been better.